Hello and welcome to Graphic Online News in Brief. In the headlines, Ghana to prioritize science, innovation and technology to ensure socio-economic development. Koku Anyidoho justifies his support for government's decision to buy a bigger presidential aircraft. Liberia camp goes down tomorrow, but some residents have vowed to resist. And police gunned down 2 suspected armed robbers again. News in Brief is brought to you by Graphic News Plus.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news. And on the news in brief, government says it will soon begin processes to mainstream science, technology, and innovation in all sectors of the economy to promote socio-economic development. The Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology, and Innovation has been directed to lead a charge.
The Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation Minister, Dr. Koku Anyidoho, says the ultimate goal of the government for the next 10 years is to make science, technology and innovation the center around which all development initiatives revolve. He was speaking at the minister's press briefing series and highlighted a number of STI initiatives being incorporated into the education, agriculture, local governance and transportation sectors.
Our mandate is to promote the sustainable environmental management and adoption and of application of science and technological innovations through the formulation of policies and evaluation of the implementation of sector plans, programs and projects for our national development. Indeed, my vision, and in that of the president, yesterday I had a chat with him, is that by the next 10 years, the ethos in the Ghanaian polity will be said that every Ghanaian will be thinking science. Even if you are not a scientist, you know what scientists think, and our cultural development, our national development will be driven by science technology. And to deliver on this mandate, we're going to mainstream science, technology and innovation in all socio-economic activities, including commercialization of research outputs, reduce environmental pollution and build climate resilience.
After over a month-long eviction notice served to residents of the defunct Liberia camp at Gomua Budumburam in the central region, the Gomua East District Assembly says it is set to demolish buildings in the area tomorrow. However, some residents who are unhappy with the decision are vowing to resist the exercise.
According to the aggrieved residents, their buildings were initially not marked to be part of the demolition exercise. They allege that the assemblyman for the area only began marking their buildings a few weeks ago to have their structures demolished. The residents proceeded to embark on a series of demonstrations without notifying the police, which has resulted in the arrest of 4 people. Other residents have, however, moved their belongings. On August 3, the Gomua East District Security Council directed the residents to vacate the area before September 30 to pave way for the demolition and redevelopment of the area. This follows the government's approval of a request by the chiefs, opinion leaders and the public to curb criminal activities over there.
Estranged member of the National Democratic Congress, Mr. Koku Anyidoho, is rooting behind government's decision to purchase a bigger presidential aircraft. The former Director of Communications during the late President Atamil's time in office says the current presidential jet is inadequate to carry President's retinue for foreign travels.
According to Koku Anyidoho, the current Falcon for presidential travels has occupancy challenges. It must also refuel often when on long-haul travels. He says the procurement of the presidential jet should not be politicized, noting that in 2007, the then opposition NDC similarly opposed former President Kufuor's decision to purchase 2 aircrafts. He says per his experience in government, President Kufuor's decision was in the interest of the state, safety for the presidency and cost saving.
I subscribe to it 100% on condition that it is not referred to as a presidential jet. The whole problem starts when he says the presidential jet, and so everybody thinks that presidents no add a penny comfort. In America, why do they call it Air Force One? So the psychology of even naming the plane the presidential jet, and I waiting in so I agree that it must be purchased, but the name must be changed from presidential jet.
The police have gunned down 2 members of a gang of suspected robbers who attempted to rob a gold dealer at Manso Deusaso in the Amansia South District of the Ashanti region. The killing comes just 2 days after the police shot dead 2 other armed robbers at Zenu near Ashaiman.
Another suspect in the latest incident, identified as Abraham Kwesitete, has been arrested. 4 others who allegedly escaped arrest are being pursued. The police say a shotgun, a pistol and a taxi cab have been retrieved from the gang. The police explained that the gang forcibly broke into the residence of the gold dealer at about 9 p.m. on Saturday, September 24, and disarmed the private security guard. The robbers allegedly fired shots into the residence. However, a police combat team that had mounted a 24-hour surveillance on them returned fire, leading to the death of the robbers.
Thank you for watching. We will see you again with another edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube as Graphic GH. I am Juliet Echa Safo.
Subscribe now.